QAnon's 2017 appearance took the shape of an organic, perfectly synchronized uprising, millions of anonymous truth seekers moving in unison across the digital landscape. Digital forensic data reveals this motion didn't generate from thin air. The movement was deployed onto an intricate, pre-existing infrastructure of astroturfed networks. This is the engineering of a fake grassroots movement. It requires a deliberate architecture to capture that many isolated subcultures and pull them into a single narrative. The records point to Lisa Clapier, a recognized media producer who positioned herself as a peace ambassador with deep institutional ties. Clapier moved beyond mere participation to engineer a web of 5 distinct operational personas designed to manipulate specific communities and funnel them into a managed trap. Her primary identity provided a foundation. As a media producer for Occupy LA, Clapier built real-world credibility within the activist movement. She was mentored by Barbara Marx Hubbard, a key architect of institutional New Age prophecy, whose sister was married to Pentagon Papers whistleblower Daniel Ellsberg. These connections granted her access to the language of whistleblowers and the trust of established prophecy networks, the necessary components for launching covert digital masks. Months before the first Q account appeared, a persona named Mega-Anon emerged on 4chan's /Paul board. Mega-Anon claimed to be a female government insider with high-level clearance. The mask was designed specifically to capture the anti-establishment hacker demographic. By introducing the insider leak format and utilizing the storm language 22 days before Q's first post, Mega-Anon pre-installed the exact belief framework the later movement would exploit. To reach the mainstream political right, Clapier deployed the broadcaster on Twitter, an account known as Snow White 7IM. Snow White 7IAM functioned as a central node, simultaneously amplifying QAnon hashtags, the New Age Thrive documentary, and a fake Julian Assange grassroots campaign called Unity4J. While Snow White targeted the public timeline, a fourth persona operated via Discord and Proton Mail. This was the Mystic, known as Pistis Sophia. This persona utilized messianic archetypes and religious iconography to build a cult-like following among the New Age and spiritual communities. Behind the Pistis Sophia alias, she claimed she was a personal document holder for Julian Assange, using that supposed proximity to manipulate WikiLeaks supporters. Managing these distinct masks allowed a single operator to merge right-wing politics with esoteric spirituality, creating a hybrid movement. A fifth mask targeted the alt-tech video audience on BitChute. Operating as Anonymous, she branded herself as the feminine aspect of Anonymous. Anonymous ripped visual assets from the legitimate cryptographic puzzle Cicada 3301, stapling that organization's credibility onto her conspiracy content. Activists, hackers, political conservatives, New Agers, and puzzle solvers. The Matrix captured 5 distinct demographics using 5 tailor-made identities. Each distinct persona, regardless of its specific branding, funneled its captured demographic toward a single digital center. This destination included sites like Q Superheroes, which gamified the radicalization process with digital quests, custom avatars, and real-world ticketed events. The growth of the movement followed a managed, centralized funnel designed to trap a fractured internet. A persona matrix carries a massive operational risk. Eventually, the aliases begin to bleed together, leaving a visible digital trail. Researchers within Cicada 3301 recognized their work was being used as a recruitment pool and began tracking the network's IP and email footprint. This investigation exposed the Unity4J operation as an AstroTurf campaign. Researchers sent their evidence directly to the real WikiLeaks organization. WikiLeaks reviewed the evidence and issued a 2-word response that destroyed the peace ambassador facade. She's a fraud. A decentralized psychological operation shatters the moment the central operator's connective tissue is exposed. The record shows QAnon was built as a managed, gamified pipeline, an architecture designed by experienced political operatives. This is audience capture. Disinformation engineers bespoke identities to match specific psychological profiles, reeling them in through their pre-existing beliefs. Navigating trending hashtags and digital insiders today requires looking past the surface narrative to see the infrastructure underneath. The Clapier matrix demonstrates that a seemingly organic crowd can be a carefully constructed illusion. Effective perception management leaves the target convinced they are part of a global movement, unaware the entire ecosystem is being curated by a single operator wearing 5 different masks.